Have you ever pondered why life is hard? It's a universal truth that life, in all its beauty and complexity, inherently presents us with challenges. Each of us, no matter our walk of life, is faced with hard choices. These aren't just decisions, but rather, they're the pivot points that carve the path of our existence. They shape our joys, our sorrows, our triumphs, and our failures. Now, imagine this. What if instead of life dictating your difficulties, you had the power to choose your hard? Let me tell you a story about a young man named Vincent. Vincent was in his early 20s, full of dreams and ambition, yet he found himself at a crossroads. He was an orphan taken in as a baby by a foster family that struggled to make ends meet. Life was hard, and the odds were stacked against him. His days were filled with the relentless grind of minimum wage jobs, and his nights with the worry of the bills that kept piling up. The easy road was to accept this as his fate, to resign himself to a life of hardship. But Vincent was not one to settle. He realized that he had a choice. He could choose the hard life of suffering, of living paycheck to paycheck, or he could choose a different kind of hard, the hard of discipline, of sacrifice, of relentless pursuit of a better life. Vincent chose the path less traveled. He decided to return to school, working during the day and studying at night. It was a grueling schedule, a hard road indeed. There were days when he was so tired he could barely keep his eyes open, days when he questioned whether it was all worth it. But he pressed on, driven by the vision of a better life. Over time, Vincent began to see the fruits of his labor. His grades improved. He graduated and secured a better job. He began to pay off his debts. The hard road he had chosen was beginning to yield an easier life. But Vincent didn't stop there. He continued to make hard choices, to save instead of spend, to invest in his future instead of living for the moment. He learned that being financially disciplined was hard, but living in debt was harder. He learned that communication was hard, but not communicating was harder. He learned that being fit was hard, but obesity was harder. In every aspect of his life, Vincent had to choose his hard. And through it all, he discovered a profound truth. Life will always be hard, but we can choose our hard. Vincent realized that he had the power to choose his hard, and he chose wisely. Just like Vincent, we all have choices to make. In this world, we are often faced with decisions that define our lives. Some of these choices may seem daunting, and yet, these are the decisions that mold us, the decisions that define our journey. Take marriage, for instance. It's hard, filled with compromise, understanding, and constant growth. But so is divorce. It's a different kind of hard, filled with heartache and a sense of loss. Which hard do you choose? That is the question. Then there's the choice between obesity and fitness. Obesity can make life difficult, affecting our health and our confidence, but achieving fitness, that's a different kind of hard. It requires discipline, consistency, and dedication, but the rewards? Immeasurable. And let's talk about finances. Being in debt is a struggle, a constant worry. But financial discipline, that's not easy either. It requires self-control and a strong will, but the freedom it brings, it's worth it. And of course, there's communication. It's tough, it requires understanding and patience. But not communicating, that is truly a different kind of hard, filled with misunderstanding and confusion. Which hard do you choose? You see, life will never be easy. It will always be hard. But here's the thing. We can choose our hard. We can choose the journey we embark on, the challenges we face, and the battles we fight. Remember, we all have the power to choose our hard. Life will never be easy. It will always be hard. This statement, raw and uncompromising, is the reality we all face. Yet, within this hard truth lies a silver lining, the power of choice. The power to choose our hard. Every choice we make, no matter how seemingly insignificant, has the potential to shape our lives. Each decision is a brick that builds the road we journey on. The hard of financial discipline can lead to the ease of financial freedom. The hard of maintaining a fit lifestyle can yield the reward of health and vitality. The beauty of this power is that it lies in our hands. We are not victims of circumstance, but architects of our destiny. We can choose the hard road that leads to an easier life, or the easy road that only leads to a harder life. So, remember this when you're faced with a choice. Choose your hard wisely, for it is these hard choices that will determine your path in life.